Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Veronica Brandon Miller.
And I'm Kelly Davis Strasbaugh.
And this is Goodwill, Minnesota's Good News,
where we get to share with you some of the good that's happening in our community.
And we have a great show planned. But first, I would love to talk about one of Goodwill's programs called the White Glove Service. And what that is if you're downsizing or you have, help me here.
Yeah, so basically we have our home pickup service. So if you have like a couch or something heavy that needs to be moved, we'll come pick it up. But a lot of people don't know about our white glove service. As Veronica was saying, if you're downsizing, if you are moving, you're selling a second home, you have to go into a nursing facility, something like that, Goodwill comes in and we clean your entire house. You take all the personal belongings out, we'll pack it up, we'll itemize it for you, we'll give you a tax receipt, and we'll take it and give it to the stores for donations. So it's a really neat way to help people. Not only are you giving us your donations to help employ people, which we talk about on our last show, but you have that peace of mind. And a lot of people think it's called white glove because you can like see where the dust is,
right?
But that's not true. They actually call it white glove service because there's so much care. They say handling your donations with care. It's a really neat service.
And in some instances, your family's up north, and a lot of people give our information to their sons and their daughters because if they pass away, and instead of having the son or daughter come all the way down to Sarasota to clean out the house, they contact us, and we care about what happens. Go into the house, do exactly what Kelly said. We itemize everything, put anything that is personal aside, and we care. We care about this community. And also, don't forget about our home pickup service.
Because, I mean, that's the last thing you want to have to worry about. If somebody passes away and you're out of the state, you're going to come down for the service, and then you're going to have to worry about all their belongings. Nobody wants to deal with that. So, and the people that run the program are really great, too. We have a great staff. I mean, everybody at Goodwill is amazing. I'm a little biased, I can say that. But it's just one of those, it's neat to see how our Goodwill keeps being so innovative in our programs. We're the first that does a lot of different things.
Yes.
So I love the white glove service.
So to learn out more about this, definitely go to experiencegoodwill.org and call 941-355-2721.
Yes. And there's a quiz on that later, so everybody that's watching.
941-355-2721. And now we're going to start this wonderful show, and we have two fabulous people, so thank you so much for coming on. We have Todd Cunningham, campus president for Kaiser University's Sarasota campus. Yay. And then Michelle Caprillion.
Love that last name.
Love that last name. Executive director for 40 Carats Family Center. So let's start the show.
Great.
We'll start with you, Todd.
Good afternoon. Thanks so much for having me on today. I'm really excited to be here to talk about Kaiser University and some of the great things that we do here in the community.
And you do great things, so tell us about it.
Well, thank you. So, start out talking a little bit about maybe the history of the school. I don't think a lot of people really understand the scope and gravity of our university across the state of Florida. So, it was founded in 1977 by Dr. Kaiser and his family, and has been around obviously for quite some time. And we have about 20,000 students in the state of Florida, about 17 campus in totality. So obviously I'm the campus president for the local campus here in Sarasota, actually located right over in Lakewood Ranch, right next to Lake Osprey, off Lake Osprey Drive. And really excited obviously to be a partner with all the other educational institutions here in the state of Florida and helping with all the growth and all the great things that are happening in the state. But some really other interesting things about the college, or the university, I apologize, is that we're a private university, but a non-for-profit school, and so very focused on obviously ensuring that our graduates have skills that come out into the workforce and can meet the needs and job demands of our communities locally and across the state. So a little bit about the organization, I guess, as a whole. Some exciting news actually just happened yesterday that everybody around the college is really excited about is we did just recently acquire a college in West Palm Beach. the Northwood campus. And what's really exciting about that school is kind of a vision that Dr. Kaiser has had ever since he founded the school, and that was to add some schools and programs that had a residential program. So it's a residential school, and it also has sports teams. We have about 17 sports teams that we just added to the mix as well. So all of our students here locally and across the state now obviously have some great teams to cheer for, and they've done some great things there. So some really exciting news that just occurred. Obviously not locally, but as a university we're really excited about. So a little more specifically about the Sarasota campus. It's actually been here for 20 years. So I don't know if everybody knows that. Time flies. But most recently relocated to the Lakewood Ranch area, was over more towards the water when they first opened the school, the campus, and been in more close to this area for about the past 10 years. And we do a lot of great things. Probably most well known for our allied health programs. So nursing programs, radiology program. You're chatting about some of your previous desires when you were younger to be a radio tech, and so that's one of our most popular programs. Physical therapy as well. But we have a myriad of programs that start from the associate's level, bachelor's, master's, all the way up to the doctoral level that we offer at the local campus. Over 100 programs really within the Kaiser University system. And so at my school, a couple of the ones that are unique is we actually have a program of fire science. So very specific to those individuals that are in the work as firefighters, obviously a key component in our communities, and ensuring that they're obviously honing their skills and have opportunities to move up within their organizations, and all that is really important. So
I hope my husband isn't watching because he loves fire.
Okay.
A little bit of a pyrotechnic.
All right.
So I'll have to tell him oh yeah, you can go to Kaiser and actually take classes in it. That'd be
there
great.
you go.
Get the basics down.
So that's a program that's unique to our campus. Also, another program that I'm really excited about and love is our culinary program. So we do have a culinary program at the Sarasota campus, and it's very exciting. I have kitchens there. Unfortunately, the only downside to that is they're always trying to feed me.
If you ever need any taste testers,
we're
right up the road.
So you ever need some chefs for your show, let me know, because obviously they do.
That's a delicious idea.
Yeah. They do phenomenal, and obviously working with our students and helping out, obviously, and again, in really trying to turn out professionals that can go out into the culinary world. There's a lot going on in Sarasota, a lot of restaurants opening up, so we need a lot of talent, a lot of folks that can go out and do that. So another really exciting program we have there. But we have cyber forensics, we have criminal justice, we have bachelor's and associate's programs that are in just interdisciplinary studies or general studies. So students that maybe haven't decided what exactly they want to do, they can start out with their general core education requirements, and then kind of decide. A lot of folks that have gone to school really didn't know what they wanted to do initially, and so we have programs that will help them out with that as well. But one thing I do want to mention that's extremely important when you talk about education, first and foremost, the thing that you should really be thinking about if you're looking to determine what college you want to attend is accreditation. One thing that we're extremely proud about with our campuses here in Sarasota and across the state is that we're a regionally accredited institution through SACS, the Southern Association of College and Schools, and that is extremely important because obviously you want to ensure that the college you're going to is one of quality. So our accreditation is shared and similar to University of Florida or FSU. Any of the state schools in the state of Florida would be SACS accredited. But then beyond that, something that we're very proud of as well is our programmatic level accreditation. So like our nursing program, our radio technology program, our culinary program are accredited at a programmatic level, which means obviously another level of scrutiny, another level of ensuring that our students have a quality education, so that again, when they graduate, because that's really our mission, is to graduate successful professionals who can go right out into the workforce and make a difference in our communities locally. So that's something again that we're very proud of. And so, going and diving into our student population a little bit, another thing that is really unique to my school or to my campus that really warms my heart is we have about 700 students, and of those 700 students, about 200 of those are previous military.
Oh,
So
excellent.
that is cool.
We have a huge veteran population.
That's awesome.
We have a great relationship with the VA office to help those folks come back and do, re-educate themselves, potentially find their passion. It's an interesting one. We have a lot of vets that come in and love culinary. Even though regardless of what they did for us in serving our country out there in the field, a lot of them love to cook. So we do find some of them in our culinary programs. But again, criminal justice and forensics, some of those obviously kind of go hand in hand with our military. And so we work very well with them, obviously benefits that they've earned by serving our country. And it's an honor for us, obviously, to work with them to ensure that they can take care of or take advantage of those benefits, get their education paid for, and then ultimately rejoin society and be a productive member of society and feel good about that. So it's something that's really fun and really nice to see and have on campus with us, a really huge military population
200
within our students.
That's
Yes.
fabulous.
Over
That's-
200 students.
We have a heart for veterans at Goodwill. We have our Veterans Services Program, and last year we helped about 520 veterans as they reintegrated and their families.
Awesome.
So we have like a yoga for veterans program. We talked about it last week. It's just great to see what other organizations are doing. We love hearing that people are actually actively seeking people out that need that help and that have a trade or a skill that they may not know what to do with it. I can't cook. I wish I could, but I
Sounds
just
like
think
you need
that's
to come to
amazing.
school.
Yeah, apparently. So can try it out.
Financial aid.
Great, question. To segue into, so how do students attend? As I mentioned with military folks, obviously they have that benefit that's provided to them. But, one thing that's afforded to really any individual is Title IV funding or student loans. Really easy process, and if you're going to any school, just about anybody is going to go through this process where they go to the FAFSA, a very common website that most people have heard that terminology, where they apply for a student loan. It's Title IV funding, so that's obviously approved by the government, administered through the government. And along when you do that, there's something that's very popular called the Pell Grant, which is a very need-based program. And so all of our students, once you fill out the FAFSA, are automatically kind of put in to see if they would qualify for Pell and what amounts they might qualify for as well. Here locally, though, at the Sarasota campus, we have about 13 different scholarship programs that we offer to our students. We run the gamut from, merit. So if we have a high school student that's coming out with a great GPA, then that's something that, we would have a scholarship for, or something specific to culinary or those types of things. So, lots of opportunities. And, of course, all the other scholarships that might be out there that you can find on the web as well.
Community outreach, you're doing so much, and you have some events coming up.
We do. We have some events we're really excited about. We have an open house coming up on August 5th. So we get an opportunity to open up the campus for the community, come out, take a look. We're going to do like a mock crime scene. We're going to do some other fun things that are going on.
I watch a lot of Law and Order, so I'll have to come and see what I can find out.
So a lot of fun things going there. People can come out, see the campus, see some of the programs that we offer and all that. We also, another thing that's really important to me and near to my heart is again, being a member of the community is, well, we have a career fair that's coming up on August 25th.
And that we're partnering together
Absolutely, partnering with the Sarasota and Manatee County Chambers, the Lakewood Ranch Business Alliance, all again in an attempt to help those folks find jobs. So we'll have a lot of employers there looking to fill positions, so we'd love to have people come out, interview right there, maybe even get job offers on the spot, see the campus.
That would be fabulous. Yeah, it says Chamber of Commerce, Manatee Chamber of Commerce, Goodwill, Lakewood Ranch Business Alliance, Career Source Florida. So you have a lot of great folks, and we've been advertising it crazy. So I hope a lot of people do come out.
So, oh yes, we love jobs fairs.
And your website?
It's kaiser.edu. So if you go on the website there, you can see when the events that are coming up. Obviously, you can dig down into the Sarasota campus and see specifically the programs we offer at Sarasota campus and things that are happening there as well.
Wow, I had no idea. There's some fabulous things
I didn't know they were a
happening.
nonprofit.
Neither did I.
That's
so
awesome.
We're definitely going to, we're doing the job fair with you, but I definitely want to do more. It's very, I love the fact that 200 veterans.
That's so awesome.
That is awesome.
That's awesome.
So,
All right, and now we're going to welcome Michelle Caprillion, Executive Director of 40 Carats Family Center. Thank you for being here today, Michelle.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a privilege.
So I love 40 Carats, as I mentioned. I was on your website just kind of peeking around, and I think there's so many cool things that you all are doing and how you're involved. And it's all about the family.
Yes.
All about the family. So tell me a little bit about that.
So 40 Carats is about the family, and we focus on early childhood because early childhood is the most critical time to make those future determinations. What happens in early childhood can dictate future success or future struggles for that child. And we know that we can't really help young children without helping their families as well. And so 22 years ago, in 1993, two brilliant women, Betsy Kane Hartnett and Diane Weiss, had a vision together to have a place that supported families and that they could help families from all backgrounds to raise their children in safe, nurturing homes with lots of educational experiences, with the hopes that we will raise a society of children who grow to be responsible, productive, caring adults. And so with that in mind, our unique philosophy uses a combination of parenting education, quality early childhood education, and mental health services to accomplish that. And about 90% receive those services free of charge.
That's great.
Wow, that's a great number.
So one of the other unique things about 40 Carats is how we deliver those services. We have our home on Tuttle Avenue, and it houses our nationally accredited preschool. It also houses our in-house parenting programs and our individual family and child therapy. But 90% of what we do is outside of that building. And our licensed therapists and parenting educators, we have 4 40 Carats vans, and they're outfitted with what we call mobile classrooms. And they take those vans to our partner locations. So we partner with 10 other nonprofits in Manatee and Sarasota counties. And that equates to around 25 different locations where we are all over Sarasota and Manatee County. And they come to 40 Carats because they have their programs, but they know that having the parent education and support is a key component to what they do, but they don't have the staff or the expertise in order to do it. So they call on 40 Carats to provide it for them. As a matter of fact, this past program year, we had several years of data showing hundreds of families that we had to turn away and partners that wanted to take advantage of the services that we weren't able to do. And our board, we presented that to our board, and they approved a very significant expansion in our outreach. And so we provided 45% more outreach this year. We reached 3,900 individuals throughout these programs, and many of those we saw week after week after week with different programs. So we partner with the Sarasota and Manatee County libraries, and at those locations we have what we call Partners in Play classes, and those are free drop-in classes that are open to all families with mobile babies up till 5. We work with teen parents at Riverview High School, Northport High School, and Manatee High School. And we do a combination of parenting education, mental health services, and integrated childhood education into those programs. We work with families at Salvation Army, with pregnant women who are recovering from addiction at First Step, Mothers and Infants. We have Visible Men Academy, which is a charter school for underprivileged boys, and we provide drama therapy and wellness groups for those young men. And we work with the Safe Children's Coalition to do the parenting programs series for families who have or are at risk of losing their children to the custody of their children, and that's through the court system.
I love the holistic approach of it. Like, I always see kids acting up, and I wonder, should I be mad at the kid or should I be mad at the parents? You know, I don't have kids, so I'm allowed to say that. But it's interesting I like how there's the whole, like you said, the family concept and how you're able to help the whole unit. We've worked with Visible Men Academy before. We do our Good Readers program, and we take books. And it's interesting because I think the statistic is like 15 kids to 1 book in those lower income areas. Whereas, you know, when I grew up, we had so many books. We didn't have to pick and choose or only have 1 book. And it's just sad when you think about it that not everybody has the access to that education, or they don't really take their kids to the library. So I love what you guys are doing. I think that's so awesome.
And that's a huge factor in the achievement gap, which we're all seeing, and you see it on your end, you know, later down in the years. And that's part of what we do with parenting education, teaching parents how important they are to their child. Having one adult at least one adult in a child's life, that they know that person is there to protect them and to nurture them and to
Support them. Yeah,
absolutely.
it's so important.
It can make all the difference in the future of the life of that child. And some things seem so basic. So, for instance, at Riverview SAIS's program, which is for teen parents, and we have programs there nearly every day of different nature. Some are parenting education, some are therapy based, because a lot of those young parents come from homes that are poverty. They may have some other personal trauma on top of being a teen parent, which is as difficult as can be. And so one small thing, back to what you were talking about, when they have the play groups, the play-based groups, part of the program is that they have circle time at the end to close it out, and you sing with your child, and they're learning about engaging with their child and why it's so important. And a lot of those teen moms they feel silly singing, and they think it's childish. But when they learn what it means to their child, what brain connections are being made, and how necessary it is for their future math skills and literacy, they change their minds and they become engaged in a different way. And it can make all the difference for that child's future. And so that's where we come in. We believe that every parent loves their child and they want to do the best thing for them, but they may not know what that is.
Yeah.
And so imparting knowledge and confidence as a parent is key to them being able to move forward.
Providing the education, because education is power. It's amazing what you're doing. So how are you funded?
We are primarily privately funded.
Okay.
We have a grant from Sarasota County. We do not receive any state or federal funding. We have 2 major fundraising events every year. We have Wine, Women, and Shoes and Firefly Gala. And
Can you say who's coming this year or no?
no, we will announce Firefly Gala at Wine, Women, and Shoes Luncheon on November 13th.
Okay.
So,
all right.
and there are still some opportunities there if anyone's interested.
And if they want to donate,
yes,
anybody
absolutely.
can donate on your website? Or?
Absolutely, or call 40 Carats Family Center, 941-365-7716.
Say it again.
941-365-7716.
Because I'm to the quiz.
Yeah,
too.
because I'm that person like, where's a pen?
Halfway through the first
Where's the
part,
pen?
you're like, I wish they'd say it again,
Yeah.
and we did.
Yes.
And the website again?
40carats.org.
That's perfect. And
Yes.
I hope everyone will go on to both the websites and also tours. You both give tours.
Absolutely.
Because it is, you're both doing amazing work and amazing work in the community that's really changing lives.
Thank you.
So, no, thank you guys for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes. So, and now it's a very exciting time because we're going to be talking about, I named it, I don't know if you noticed
Did you
this.
name it? Yes.
Kelly's Corner. So for the next 5 minutes, and we're going to put you guys to the test. I didn't want to tell you beforehand, but we're going to put you to the test.
Okay.
You're in the hot seat.
Ready.
Hot seats. So, anyway, for the next 5 minutes, Kelly here, during Kelly's Corner,
Kelly's
is
Corner.
going to talk about fabulous finds in 5 minutes, or maybe 4.5 now since I'm talking.
Sometimes
Sorry.
they give me 2.5 minutes. We just call it Fabulous Finds in 5 and just go with it. So first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching our show and who has been helping us spread the word, because we have had more and more people share their fashions on Facebook, which is what I love. I like to say I have 2 groups of people that I meet. One group says, oh, I shop at Goodwill all the time. I got this for $5.99. Don't I look amazing? I'm like, let me take your picture for Facebook. And then I have the other group who says, oh, I donate, but I don't shop. And I'm like, why shop there? Clearly, I'm very passionate about people shopping at Goodwill. So I like to see both those groups. So now we have people that are going on Facebook, sharing their pictures with me. We just shared the cutest 7-year-old fashionista. She had gotten 2 outfits for like under $20 at Goodwill. So when you're doing back to school shopping, please remember to keep us in mind. We had a sale July 3rd, 50% off apparel. So make sure you keep an eye on our Facebook and our website so you can catch up with those sales. So we have a little event coming up. I say little, but it's great. July 10th, it's our Little Black Dress fashion show and luncheon, and we are officially sold out.
Yes, and it's a partnership.
It's a partnership. So we are working with the Girl Scouts of Gulf Coast, Florida, which we're really excited about. Great organization. So they teach these girls about self-confidence, independence, how to be a strong leader, how to be a great community member, which obviously both of our guests are passionate about, having those types of people in our community, and so are we. So these young ladies, we decided to pair with them for this fashion show. They're helping our 16 models who are members of the media. They helped them shop for a little black dress. So the 16 models will be showing these outfits off at the fashion show. We'll be playing a video because the Girl Scouts are all interested in being in the media, the Girl Scouts we selected. So they were paired with the models to interview them. How do you like your job? How did you get involved in the media? What advice do you have for me? So it's a really cool partnership. We got to put 3 great organizations together. So that's July 10th. Like I said, it's sold out, but fingers crossed that we'll have another one next year, so you can get your tickets.
And actually, Chrissy from SNN
Yes,
is
Chrissy
one of the
from
models.
SNN is one of our models, and so we're really excited to have SNN support. We have Herald Tribune, Style Magazine, SRQ, Sarasota Magazine, all these great models. Make sure you visit our website to check it out, even though it is sold out, like I said, 3 times, just in case anyone missed it. So we have Fashion Fridays on Facebook. I put up our Reinvent Yourself blog, which we've talked about. And so for this week's blog, this month, we've been focusing on the little black dresses. So I have asked our guests to look at the picture that will be up on the screen, and they have to pick which outfit, left or right, cost less. So we have the first look is a little black dress with some accessories that are pearl, kind of a breakfast at Tiffany's look. The dress on the right is a little bit more trendy with some purple accessories. So if you had to pick which dress cost less, which outfit?
So we're talking about the left has the dress, the pearls.
It has a pearl necklace, a ring, an accent ring, and a great beaded clutch. That was actually a bag that we turned into a clutch. The outfit on the right has a trendier black dress with a purple bag, purple necklace. So I'm not going to tell you the brands yet, and a bracelet. So if you had to pick left or right.
What do you say?
I don't know. You're probably more an expert than I am.
Maybe, but I don't have my glasses.
Oh.
So
Oh, that's fun.
I will go with that one.
The right.
See, I kind of feel like we're getting set up here with
Yes.
the pearls being mentioned and those types of things. So I'm going to have to go with the one on the
Go
right.
on the other side.
Okay, so the outfit that is in the pearl ensemble, the little Audrey Hepburn kind of look, we have a really flattering John Roberts dress with a pearl necklace, a great pearl statement ring, and a beaded clutch. So the dress costs $5.99, and I found them online. Similar styles for about $20 are up used. So $5.99. Isn't that a great?
That's great.
Okay. And the let's see, on that one, the necklace was $3.99, the statement ring was $3.99, and the beaded clutch was $4.99. So that whole outfit was $21, right? The dress on the right, it was actually an Ann Taylor dress, and we are selling it for $12.99 in our boutique section. Normally, those dresses new are about $70 and up for black dresses, which is crazy. But
And you're wearing
I
a
love
little
it.
black dress today.
And so is Veronica.
With an attitude.
With an attitude,
Well,
but I
wait a
wanted to
minute.
mention the
Yeah.
accessories too.
We said giraffes don't
We just
have
have
attitudes.
Oh,
but
that outfit was less than $23, but I'm running over because it's fabulous finds in 10. But yeah, so just 2 great outfits. Dress it up, dress it down. All these different ways you can wear it, and giving back never goes out of style. You're supporting job employment. I know I love that quote.
I love that
I
quote.
made it up.
Yes.
So don't Google it.
Are you sure? Okay,
Yeah.
so.
That's our fabulous finds in 5.
But anyway, thank you, Todd and Michelle, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And I
Thanks for
hope
having us.
everyone has learned good news from these guys. And again, do you want to say your website?
Yes, again, it's kaiser.edu.
40carats.org.
And
ExperienceGoodwill.org.
exactly. Why not? We're going to just mention ours.
There's a quiz.
ExperienceGoodwill.org. And thank you. And we hope you will join us next Sunday at 9:30 only on SNN.